What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be checking out the Nishanka bolt chart again. I kind of messed up the other builds and cooked a little bit too hard and just couldn't really execute the weird stuff I was going for properly. So this time, hopefully the sharpshooter passive where you do an overkill explosion will help out a bit with AoE clearing, and I'm going to focus more on the upfront damage of it, and it will still provide some pretty useful debuffs for me. But I learned a bit about it from watching people discussing it in the Discord, and one thing I found out is that it can only fire 6 shots before reloading, no matter how many bolts you add to it. So I think the ideal thing, if you're getting the level 18 unstable overclock that makes it fire all bolt types at once, is to add just one element to it. I'm not going to be putting that much into the M1000, but I will grab some pretty big upgrades like that. So I want to add one bolt type and then probably look for the upgrade that I guess I'll get a legendary there. It is going to apply a bunch of different status effects. Probably won't be that great though. And another purple. But I'm looking to add one bolt type to it so that the unstable makes it shoot 3 bolts and then 3 bolts, instead of trying to add a bunch and then go 4 and then 2, since that doesn't really improve anything there. And I'm looking to get a lot of reload speed and damage. Fire rate isn't quite as important for it. See, I have 2 rerolls, so hopefully that's good enough. And then for the other weapons, I'm looking for the electrical light weapons to unlock some upgrades there and hopefully get the overclocks on them that provide me with more global damage. And yeah, that's about it. Fire rate, not super important, but will help a little bit. Mainly just going for the damage and mostly reload speed. And hopefully it should still have some decent debuffing with both the acid and shocked debuffs. Let's see if I can hopefully get that supply drop now. So nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and there we go. So it does have the medium with the M1000, so that will unlock reload speed for them. Gonna take all the levels into the Nishanka. And then the AoE's kind of bad, but I'm hoping the sharpshooter passive will help carry that a bit. Probably the big movement speed here. I think it does aim at the highest HP enemies, so if I can line up the elites, it's actually nice to take one of those out early, so I only have to deal with one. These are pretty bad. I suppose it's the dodge while moving. Reload there is pretty nice. Take a level on that. There's so many guys I can barely mine right now. Go ahead and get some detonators off. Take probably the Nishanka level.
Sure, why not?
Try and push the overclocks there. So at level 6, I would like to get the 25% fire rate reload speed for the Nishanka, and then I'm guaranteed to get one of the bolt types at level 12, since there would only be 3 overclocks at that point, and 2 of them would be different bolt types. And then that would allow me to maximize my stats with it and also get a 3rd bolt for the level 18 overclock. Man, I just had 0 mining time here.
These bugs aren't your friends.
Do I really not have time to even finish the quest here? That's gonna be pretty painful. Status, probably some reload. I think that's probably the best stat with the Nishanka, since it spins all the bolts in 2 shots. And then unfortunately I didn't get the stat increase, so I do have to take a bolt type here. I don't think fire is going to do that much damage, so I'm going to grab that for a bit of crowd control on it.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Just let me mine, bro. Status or reload, that's quite a bit higher. And I am going to get some more status weapons, so I guess I'll try it, even though I expect it to be pretty terrible. And I could actually have damage numbers on for now. Mining speed, sure, I don't think I have any of that yet, so that's pretty handy. And then I'm looking for some light electric stuff, like the bug taser and the stun sweeper. And I will take a Nishanka level there. Electrical is fine here.
Gather up your beard and get onto
Bit
that
of pickup
drop pod
radius.
that's about to leave.
That's probably not even enough, and I don't have time for it anyways, so that's a bit unfortunate.
You made short work of stage 1.
But there were just so
Well
many
done,
enemies
miner.
I couldn't really mine on that level. Reload. Probably just go for the Nishanka stuff.
My kin courses through me.
And I think that's fine for what I had. Had to use a lot to re-roll into it,
Load up and
unfortunately.
get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Can't believe how green I was when I started here.
So with a lot of reload speed and fire rate, I'll probably be able to get an okay amount of acid stacks. And that's the only source of it on the scout, so get a bit more debuffing potential than normal, combined with multiple electric weapons to increase crit chance on enemies as well.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching. Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
No.
And then once I get the level 18 overclock,
Tripod inbound.
it should actually have some fairly decent crowd control, and all of these are awful as well. Nitro Scanner's okay
Smart pick.
to get pretty early anyways. Probably some crit damage
makes
to
my
go
whole
with the
life
scout passives, sharpshooter passives, I mean. I guess the AoE's actually going to be a pretty big issue because I just can't really mine anywhere. I guess I'll take the higher one there.
This one.
Definitely seems like I could use some more damage. The bolts that you can add to the Nishanka don't seem to add that damage type tag, so you can't like go firebolt and then convert the M1000 to fire to get synergy there. That doesn't seem to unlock anything. Yeah, I just don't really have a space to move anywhere.
Loot bug looted.
I at least have the Morkite pretty close now, so hopefully I'm not missing out on any more quests.
Much better.
Looks like a dead end in the bottom right, so that would be pretty risky to check out.
Objective completed.
Taser, I could use the levels on those, sure.
This.
Would really like to get the overclocks for them where you get 25% damage to everything.
Alien.
Have a decent amount of gold, so if I can get the last weapon on this level, that would be pretty helpful to look for the stun sweeper.
I popped the loot bug. Let's get them in.
So the Nishanka should be focusing the elites, so as long as I stay within range of them, I should be able to whittle them down slowly.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of red sugar.
Luck. I could really use some more damage. It seems like I'm gonna run into issues on this level where I might not have enough to kill those guys before they ramp up. So I'm just focusing damage at this point.
Your history.
Just get some detonators off if possible.
Threat level increasing.
Maybe the acid will increase the damage on them a little bit. Not sure if that works. Damage. Probably take that for the overclock look.
Cowabunga! Bloody hell, you're hot to kill!
Be happy you can't see my scanner. But I advise that you move, miner.
Trying to keep them in range, but there's very little room to move around right now.
Suck on this, you freak of nature!
Take the Nishanka level, although fire rate isn't the best stat for it.
Your history!
Really need some more damage on them, but there don't seem to be any detonators, so I could take the boomstick. That would unlock kinetic though, which would kind of dilute the upgrade pool. So the stun sweeper would probably be ideal. I guess that does unlock light upgrades, but it at least focuses me on the electric stuff for now.
Why not? Take that! Swallow this!
Got some big explosions in there if I can get the XP. Nishanka level.
Why not?
Crit chance is pretty good. Damage on that, I suppose.
Ugh, I got it in
I
the mouth.
guess that's fine. Into an overclock. Probably just the damage increase.
Overclock time, baby!
It's not really going to knock back that much without turning it into like the shotgun at the unstable overclock, I think. And without that many fire rate upgrades or anything for it. Take the... Reload speed is probably a better stat than fire rate. So if they're close, I think I will take that. That's when I get it to level 18 anyways.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs. And they're pissed.
So some more movement speed to help me avoid stuff is pretty nice. Fire rate there. I kind of do need to get that to 18, so this might not be the best, but I really want the overclocks for it. And then this is the other overclock I mentioned, just giving it a lot of stats, so that's what I wanted combined with the 3 different elemental types. And that elite should be dying now.
Guess you've completed, miner.
Then I should be able to get a bunch of XP on the way over. Decent armor, I will grab that since I'm taking quite a few hits at some points. Probably the level here. And then that's probably enough, don't want to play it too risky.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
Should be able to finish that guy, or
Well done,
not.
miner. We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
I don't mind a bit more HP. I think I'll pass on that. Fire rate isn't that great.
Nope. Try again.
Damage on there is pretty nice. Crit damage is
I rarely get one of
fine.
these.
I think I'd rather have reload speed on those ones, so
What
let's
else
see
we
what
got?
else we got. 2 levels will help get to the 18. It will eventually be useless, but
beautiful.
I would really
Me.
like to get the 18 there. And then Paint Job is great for support weapons. Unfortunately, I didn't get the damage increase, so that's kind of weak.
This is gonna change everything.
I don't have a whole lot left, but I could grab some cheap reload
I
there.
want it.
Since that has an overclock out of the pool now, it'll be a lot more likely to get it if I can get to 12 on it. There aren't that many overclocks in the balanced pool for those ones, I think.
Got my lucky charm.
I'm just one level away from the big upgrade, and there we go. Fire rates. That would be pretty good, but I do want the 18. And now it should shoot 3 bolts at once, which will give me 2 attacks, and then I have to reload each time.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you
But it will
killed.
make it a lot better at applying the debuffs it has. So freezing stuff, increasing damage taken, and crit chance, as well as doing a small amount of damage over time.
Much better.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
So yeah, 2 shots fully empties the clip, and then now reload speed is very important, with fire rate not being that good, but you do want some.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
I got it.
Doesn't seem like I can get through there.
Crawl back to hell.
I guess my AoE is just awful even with the sharpshooter passive.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Come on, man, there's so many I can't even get to it. I guess take the big damage there. Light reload
This
isn't
makes my
great.
whole life better. Alien. Go.
Guess I'll work on the quest for a little bit and then head back up there.
I feel quite alive.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Go. Hello and
Objective
goodbye.
completed.
Okay, there's no way it should be completely swarmed still after all that time, right? I think ideally I would hit one of those and maybe farm the other one for a bit.
Inbound.
Crit chance is pretty solid.
Power up my kin forces.
With the sharpshooter boost, getting to pretty nice stats there already.
Yeah.
Out of those, I think I'll take the reload speed there. The overclocks on those would be very helpful. And reload speed is the main stat. I went on those to apply more shock debuffs.
Meet your maker, Crape. Ugh, never felt better.
This is growing out of hand. They've done, Miner.
I guess I'll take a blue.
Now, this is
Damage
a rare
isn't
treat.
ideal, but I do need the levels.
You ugly
Crit
son
chance.
of a
Reload is the best for that. But I would like to get to 100% just to make that really consistent. There we go.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop
Reload
pod
is
before
pretty
it goes
good.
back to orbit.
Special.
Levels are also great
Feels like a
for,
brand new
you
gun
know,
now.
getting levels. Definitely grab
It's a
some
little
more
extra
crit
special.
there. 86, not bad.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod.
Kind
It's
of
about
missing
to
a lot of XP, but I'm running out of time here.
That's
Oh,
one of the
well.
dwarfs. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Reload speed is the best stat for that, so I'm fine
Bingo!
with that.
Power of
Same
my
there.
king courses through me.
Only affects 2 weapons, and one of them doesn't work that well, so probably pass on
Diddly
that
dips.
one.
What else we got?
Reload on both of those is fine. Fire rate isn't great, so that's extremely
This one
expensive.
makes me want to be a better
And there
dwarf.
we go, sidearm, looking to get that for
Overtime
both
time,
the
baby.
stun sweeper and the taser. Reload there
You
is
don't see
good.
these every day. Tips.
Fire rate is eh.
Surely next time will be better.
I have all nitra upgrades basically. That's kind of unfortunate
Show
there.
me more.
And again,
Hell yeah.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
This is a friggin' hell.
all of those upgrades and the M1000 still hits way harder than the Nishanka. Yikes. XP is pretty weak at this point.
Now
Medium
this is a
reload
fair
is not
treat.
bad. So how's the reload? 1.46 over there.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
If I can get some big AoE over there.
Objective completed.
You're cute, but you're dead.
So I think the sharpshooter passive is kinetic damage. So you can actually see how much damage it does at the end by just subtracting the M1000 from it. Since all the other weapons are purely elemental
Swarm
here.
detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Those detonators could be pretty helpful.
Lights on it.
Try to make a quick slip out.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
The Praetorians will probably finish those rocks
Big
up
swarm detected.
if I can come back a bit later.
See you in hell.
It is really hard to clear out hordes with this build so far. A lot of my AoE damage is probably just from the detonators on this run. Yeah, I just can't even get close to that thing.
Yes.
probably... That has the upgrade already, so that's not super relevant now. I don't think there are any balance overclocks that are super helpful there, so I might just scrap some global damage now. Yeah, that has sidearm. Okay, so the elites are out, so I better be able to get the supply drop now because I am running out of time.
Let's show them some pie!
Stand clear. Supply pod inbound.
XP healing... That would be helpful, but I would lose so much gold. I just don't know if I would want to take that until the 5th level. So I'll probably just take that one at this point. It's not that much left to mine now. Try and get some big detonators off. Reload. Probably just grab the Nishanka here. Oh my god, that explosion lagged me out hard.
The time is up, Drake.
I need to get over there, but I can't even push through even with a sharpshooter passive.
You need to move.
That's so much XP to leave behind. I just can't move anywhere.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
See, that guy's about to die.
You want some more?
Stay close enough that my pickup range works. Try and grab all of this now, but also stay in range to hit the elite, because I will need to get him down in a decent amount of time. Reload there is okay. I do still need the overclock for that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, Miner.
I could try a bit more status effect. I don't get that much from fire rate, so it's okay to try it out.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Don't mind some HP, getting some decent survivability at least. I'm kind of expecting to have fairly high kinetic damage just from the sharpshooter passive explosion though, because the Nishanka is looking pretty rough for AoE clear.
It's about to head out.
I'm lagging so hard, oh my god.
Stage 4 completed.
Let's go ahead and permanently turn that off. Damage is decent. I do need some more levels on that, but I could look for some more stuff first.
Try again.
I could get status to see just how bad it is. Electric is pretty good. I think I'll pass on that.
What else we got?
Reload, I have that one. I guess a little bit of regular damage.
Nope. Try again.
Electric damage is pretty good. Sure.
I already feel stronger.
And then I guess that since I don't have much left.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, Miner.
So after this run, I think the Nishanka is just not a main weapon at all. This is feeling so weak right now. The only thing I'm really missing that could improve the build a decent amount is the overclock on the bug taser and some slightly better artifacts. The only good one I have is the squinties. but the fire rate one wouldn't be that helpful, so I'm mainly just looking for, I guess, the pay to win on the 5th level. Reload on medium is
I'm gonna do
decent.
something epic with this. You're cute, but you're dead.
But I can barely even mine because my AoE damage is so bad, even with the sharpshooter passive so far.
Let's get the minerals.
Maybe a bit more of the electric damage and crit chance, since I have 3 weapons that scale with that, would have been helpful.
Feeling much better now.
Maybe some Nitra scaling artifacts like the crit chance or pickled Nitra. I am definitely going to need the supply drop for the boss here. And actually I might just get swarmed before I can even kill him anyways. My damage is so bad right now. I can't even kill green guys.
The drop point is too rocky, so please clear it out.
Bismore, Bismore, Bismore.
So I definitely need this for the boss, but I think my damage is so low I'm actually dead before I can make it to that point. Like, I can't kill green guys,
I'll have my
and I'm
vengeance
completely
next
surrounded
time.
with no way out, so I guess the Nishanka is just not feasible as a main weapon. That is really bad damage for a level 24. So that's about 5.5 million in both the elements. So I have a bit under 2 million acid. Not sure on the acid, not really gonna do that. Well, that's about 5.2. So I have a bit under 11 million electrical, so I have another 2 million on that. So about 4 million status with some decent upgrades into that. Seems pretty weak. The M1000 did 9 million, so about 600k from the sharpshooter passive. But my god, that is some terrible damage. Level 24, 11 million? I couldn't even kill the green guys. The only thing I really could have improved here is the overclock there and some slightly better artifacts. I think that's about it. If you go with the basic scout, you could get the deep core and convert that to electric. But I think the crit chance and the extra explosions probably outweighs that. I just can't make this weapon work. I don't know what to say. Well, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.